name's Muhammad Ali. You don't have to talk about Ali. Not only in this country, but anywhere in the world, he has, in fact, made himself a legend. And what an undercard. You'll be seeing two other championship fights, too. Now, right now, in New Orleans, Louisiana, we have Muhammad Ali at ringside in the Municipal Auditorium, hopefully waiting to talk with us. Muhammad, you actually sparred 15 rounds today, which proves all over again that you're in the best physical condition you've been in since the Thriller in Manila.
Yes, Howard, it's either do or die now, and I'm planning on this being seriously this time, my last fight. Not only going out with the title 3 times, but to retire period with the title. So I'm doing everything serious. Today was my last hard day of real working. Ran about 5 miles this morning, plus boxed 15 rounds a day to test my stamina. From now, I'll just tape off.
For the past 6 weeks, it seems to me you've been going through torture, Muhammad, especially at the behest of your relatively unknown trainer, Louis Soria. Tell us what he's put you through.
Well, he didn't put me through it. I put myself through it. He just assisted me. Nobody makes me do it. I want to do it. I do about 350 to 250 different exercises a day. And that mainly has gotten my weight, stomach and my body in good shape. Today I weighed about 217 pounds after training. And I fought the last fight at 226. This time I expect to come in about 215. Moving like the real Ali should, like the world think I can't do no more. This time I have something to fight for, something to prove for the first time. If I beat him, I've got no credit. Or however, the way I beat him, I wouldn't have gotten any credit for it. However, right now I want to take time real quick to thank Sherman Copeland, Don Hubbard, and Butch Lewis, the 3 black promoters who are promoting this great event.
Okay, Muhammad. Now, you know something more about Spinks than you did the last time. You certainly have developed a respect for him because he did beat you cleanly.
Right, not only I, Howard, but yourself, the world, the experts, everybody know more about him. Nobody knew. I was 7, he was 7 pro fights. They said he only had 7 pro fights. He was unexperienced, just out the Olympics, never going over 10 rounds, barely beat Scott Ledoux. This kind of publicity didn't really help me. I wanted to win, but I didn't really train to win. Now I'm really ready. I think you look at my face now, you look at my body, my features, you can tell now this is not the same Muhammad Ali.
Accepting that, then you know you have to fight differently, different tactics.
Just the same old dancing and moving.
No more rope-a-dope.
Oh no, that's the worst thing I can do, because I found out this man's got great stamina. Moving continually, staying in the sun of the rain, boxing and not laying on no ropes. I only lay on ropes because I want to. It's not because I'm trapped. I can't get off. That was my intention. My intention now is to stay off the ropes, stay in the center, do the Muhammad Ali boxing and dancing, and with no trouble, I'll be the first man to get the title back 3 times.
Okay, so you'll try and stay in ring center and move on it.
No problem.
The first fight, Muhammad, you did absolutely nothing by way of throwing punches for the first 6 rounds. Can we look for offensive action immediately from
round 1 on? I'll be working. As you know, Howard, on all officials card that night, I won rounds 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Won those straight 6 rounds because I moved. This time, I'll have to move from round 1 on and not really run, but just be a step ahead of him, because the man's not that much of a knockout fighter, but he's fast, have a lot of endurance, so all I have to do is move just a step ahead of him, because he's continually coming, but he's a great fighter. I did not know Spinks was so great. Spinks will go down as one of the greatest fighters in the history of boxing, because after I get my title back, he will come back to destroy Larry Holmes or whoever else they have to fight him.
You really believe that?
Leon Spinks is one of the greatest fighters in the history of boxing. I know, because I was in that 15 round. He's one of the greatest of all times. And to be that great, I wouldn't be so serious and training like I am. I found out, the world found out, the man is great, and you got to be good to beat him.
All right, can you knock him out?
I don't know. I might not. I'm not going to predict nothing. I can't predict the round. I think it won't go the distance. I think I should stop him before 10. I'm still speculating and talking. But I'm here to tell you now, the man is dangerous.
All right, accepting that.
He's dangerous.
There's more than dollars here.
And he's crazy. And don't give a damn about nothing.
That's true.
He just, come at you.
That's true, because that's the way he was against Cosell, Soria in the Olympics. There's more than dollars at stake here for you, Muhammad. There's a matter of pride, because through the years you developed...
I'll have pride if I lose again. The main thing at stake is retiring champion, being the first black man to retire champion, and the first man to do it 3 times. That's why I'm in good shape. And I'm glad, you might think it sounds funny, but I'm glad he won the first fight, because now I will get credit for winning, and now people know I'm not challenging a guy with 7 pro fights. He's only had 8 pro fights now. Why don't you talk about that? Champ, he's just had 8 pro fights. They don't say that no more, because he made you all realize he's a good fighter and a great fighter, and I had to get in good shape to beat him. And I'm in good shape, and I really believe I win, but you never can tell. He may shock me again.
Okay. I will check.
Because he's crazy.
I will check with Leon when I come back in just a moment. I'll check with you again at halftime Monday night when we're in Minnesota.
Is he here?
Talk to you later, champ.
I'm getting out of here.
Ex-champ. Take it easy. We'll be right back with Leon Spinks.
I mean, it was really a good movie.
It was good, wasn't it?
Oh, honey, look, some poor guy left his lights on.
Larry.
Is he going to be in trouble?
Larry.
Boy, am I glad it isn't me.
Larry. It is you.
It is me. Oh.
The Die Hard has extra power to start your car when most batteries won't. Starting soon in your neighborhood. Sold only at Sears.
Cross Your Heart Bras, one of many popular products from Playtex, known and used by women the world over. Playtex is part of S-Mark, an American family of companies which also provides nourishing food products from Swift, fertilizers to make more food available, and energy to keep the wheels turning. S-Mark, providing over $5 billion worth of needed products annually for you and your world.
Okay, we're ready now to talk with Leon Spinks, sitting live in the Municipal Auditorium in New Orleans, Louisiana. Leon, did you hear what Muhammad Ali had to say?
Oh, yes, I did, Howard. I was standing right there on the time. I didn't hear what he said.
All right, he said you're a great fighter. Now, Leon, we've known one another since the Olympic trials at the University of Vermont. Do you think after 8 professional fights you're a great fighter?
Well, no, I'm just one to fight with determination to try to win. To try to be the best in anything I do, Howard.
In the meantime, you've been training in a different way. You're trying still to learn things like bobbing and weaving and keeping the head moving. Isn't that true?
Yes, that's true, Howard. I'm trying to correct the mistakes I made the first fight and trying to come back strong on the mistakes he had made. And I believe it's going to be a real good fight on the 15th. But Howard, I'd like to take the time to thank Bush Lord, Don Hubbard, and Sherman Coben for bringing the fight to New Orleans. And I believe it's going to be a real good fight, a good show with 2 more title fights on it.
Okay. Leaving that as a past matter, and we accept your gratitude or expression of it, the plain fact is that in a fighting sense, Leon, you can't change your style. You have one style, boring in, going after a guy, the way you did against the great Cuban amateur Cosell Soria. So you'll be fighting basically the same way, won't you?
No, Howard, it's not that Leon Spinks have a basic style, one basic style. It's just one basic style. That's the only way you're going to be able to fight and beat Muhammad Ali. You can't lay back and play possum, especially when he playing a bee, sting a bee. And because if I stand back and wait, I'm liable to get stung. So I got to be right there with him.
All right, and in that vein, then, we can look for some different tactics. You'll be trying to be a little bit smart. I wonder if that won't hurt you in the long run. You better not try to think too much in that ring with that man. He can outsmart anyone. You know that.
Well, it's mind over matter. And like, every man has a mind. And like, he might have the experience, but I got a little bit too, and I got to come back up my sleeve too, Howard.
Well, you knock him out.
No, I ain't no predict no knockout because I ain't no prediction person. All I just know is God is on my side. I'm be out there trying 100%. And we'll stand up for that 15 if we go that far.
Okay, Leon, good luck to you. We'll talk to you again Monday night at halftime for Monday Night Football in Bloomington, Minnesota. See you in New Orleans Tuesday.
Thank you, Howard.
Good luck, my friend. And so, Leon Spinks, who is still, no matter what he says, a boring infighter, but they're trying to develop some refinement to his style that might confuse Muhammad Ali. Coming up.